Hi, my name is Damon Rocha, and this is my DUBHACKS project submission. So for my project, I wanted to create a space application that can teach people a little bit about orbital mechanics and then also simulate the solar system and simulate Venus and Earth. I wanted to add Mars and a few of the other planets, but in this short period of time, Venus and Earth were the only ones I could find pictures for that would actually work with this. So I'll start with the solar system. So you click here, it takes you to this form. And on all these inputs here are for like a spacecraft that's going to be floating around inside the solar system that I'm simulating. And all these underneath the name are orbital mechanic variables, which I put like a little tutorial kind of that could just teach you what each of these are. But just since most people might not read that right away, just have a select all, create it, and then we come here, zoom out. As you can see, the spacecraft kind of starts off in a weird orbit. I did that on purpose because I wanted people to kind of experiment with it and try and see if they can get it orbiting like the rest. But you see, we have all the planets, the sun, and then the Perseids, meteors. And then I can pan this around like this, or I can move directions like that and then zoom in, zoom out, which I didn't implement that functionality. That just comes along with the space JX that I used. But I did implement it so that way with view, I could take all these variables and then pick what planets I wanted to show and then send that into the space JX and it'll just create what I want it to create. So like how before I had all of them, now I just have the few select I wanted, meteors, and then my spacecraft. And I guess I could real quick show you just some changes to this. So I'll bring the epoch down to 380 and I'll take this to 175. Put this to 100, that to 0.56, and we'll do this one to 0.15, and I think I'll just get rid of those. Select all. I'll just leave that one, that'll be fine. So let's zoom out. As you can see, it's kind of changed the orbit a little bit, whereas before it was going huge orbits, now it's just kind of sitting here in the circle. That's really what I want people to do, is just kind of experiment with those variables and then see what each one does. All right, now for my other section of the project, planet particles. So there's these surface particles that are mapped to important surface locations on either Earth or Venus, and then the particle size, just change the size, and then you can change the colors if you'd like. Which actually, since I clicked on this, let's just go ahead and make it blue and dark red. And see the blue ones near Earth, or the dark red ones near Earth, and the blue ones on the actual planet. And for this, again, I just used the space JX and then just mapped the images I wanted to the sphere when I created it. And then just you set the angles of the particles dependent on the formation of different landmarks on the planet. And I'll just show Venus real quick and that'll be it. So let's just change this to something crazy. And we'll make the size 0.5. So, and as you can see, I can do some really crazy stuff with this. And that is my DUBHACKS project. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks.